Hey everyone, this is Card Lover Olivares, and I am posting another video because I've just found some collector's items. These are Pro Stamps, NBA Pro Stamps. I found two packs of them. The first one is the 1 of 12. The other one is the 8 of 12. I don't know where the other 10 are, but I'm going to unwrap them and unbox them and see what stamps we got inside today. Looking from the outside, there's some pretty good ones in here. These are from the 90s. These are from, I want to say 1992. Oh, actually, it says here 94 to 95 season. I loved NBA basketball back in the 90s. Those were some of the best days of the NBA, the golden days, if you will. Back when the big man still mattered, when the center was still relevant, but those were some great days. So let's open up this first one. These are pretty cool. I love, from the outside, we can see Larry Johnson, Robert Pack, who was a great dunker from the Denver Nuggets. So I'm just going to open these up, see who we got. I think there's two sheets here. All right. Cool. So, first one, Brooks Thompson from the Orlando Magic. Then we got Grandmama right next to him, Larry Johnson, who was a fantastic player back in the day before he went through some injuries. He was a high fly act. And everyone can remember his Grandmama persona, which was really funny. Robert Pack, a great dunker from the Denver Nuggets. Mitch Richmond from when he was in the Sacramento Kings. He, after going from the Golden State Warriors to the Kings, part of the Run TMC crew. Then Stacey Augmon from the Atlanta Hawks. He was another good player out of UNLV. I think they called him the Rubber Man or something. Clippers, we've got, who's this? Terry DeHare. Oh my goodness. I think he played out of Seton Hall, if I'm not mistaken. Man, some of these old names are bringing up some crazy memories of the 90s when I was growing up. This is a good one. Charles Barkley, back in his prime, out of the Phoenix Suns. Next to him, Big Country, Bryant Reeves, back when the Grizzlies were in Vancouver. He was such a huge guy. It was hard for him to get up and down the court because he was so big. Then we have down here Derek Harper, one of the tough guys, tough hand check point guards who did great defense because of they were able to hand check back in the day. Corliss Williamson, out of Arkansas, really good player, undersized power forward, but still really good. And then we have down here Rex Walters out of New Jersey, and Tyrone Hill out of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that was pack 1 of 12 of these stamps. Let's try and take one out. These are collectors that actually I don't want to... Yeah, they're basically stickers, but they're, in the shape of stamps. They're about 2 inches by 1 inch in size. These are really cool just for the nostalgia. But I wanted to open them up and see what was in there for and share with everyone. The next pack we've got is the 8 out of the 12. There are 140 in all. And you can see on the package there it says not intended for postage, so you can't use these on your mail. So anyway, let's open this up. So right away I could see one of my favorite players, Vlade Divac, Floppy Divac, one of the greats out of Serbia, I believe. One of the Laker greats. He was such an awesome player, so fun to watch. Kind of Annoying to see him flop all over the place all the time, but that's how those Euros played way back in the day. Next to him, Kenny the Jet Smith, now on TNT. Great shooter. 3-point shooter off that Rockets championship team. Then, one of my all-time favorites, Penny Hardaway. It's such a shame. He was such a great player after they overused him in Orlando after the Shaq left town. He could have been one of the all-time greats, but just too much injuries. Next to him was Roy Tarpley out of Dallas. Next is Billy Owens, good player out of Miami Heat. Next to him, from the Toronto Raptors, Tony Massenberg, one of the tough guys of the NBA back in the 90s. Okay. Then here, oh my God, the most underrated player probably ever, Dennis Rodman. What did he average? Like 20 rebounds a game, which is ridiculous. Crazy personality, one of a kind, unique guy. I wouldn't mind him having on the Lakers right now. He's such a great rebounder, probably the greatest rebounder of all time. Sean Elliott, another underrated guy off the San Antonio Spurs. Super important to those Spurs teams. Let's see, Adam Keefe off the Utah Jazz. Right next to him is Rasheed Wallace. Is that Rasheed? No. That does not look like Rasheed Wallace. That might be a mistake. Let's see if we could zoom in on this. That's weird. Huh. That might be an error. That doesn't look like Rasheed Wallace to me. Huh. Maybe I'll post a follow-up on this. I gotta do some research. Bullets. Washington Bullets number 30. Rasheed Wallace. That doesn't look like his face. I could be mistaken. Might be him. I don't know. We'll follow up that on another video. Sherman Douglas. Pretty decent point guard out of the Boston Celtics. Kevin Garnett. Oh my God. First ballot Hall of Famer. Great guy. Straight out of high school. Farragut Academy. Straight to the Timberwolves. Played so many great years there. Biggest trash talker in the league. One of the greats. And that's it for this pack. Again, I just wanted to open this up and see what was in it and share with you guys the Pro Stamps player list. I want to see if I can find more of these. These are great stamps. So nostalgic. Love it. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time on when we reveal some more of my old cards and stamps and all these things from the 90s. Okay, have a great day. Bye.